I walk through the main aisle of a superstore, packed with people shoulder to shoulder, or at least that's how it feels to me. I try to keep my head down, to squeeze my way through, to make my escape. As I continue, I notice that one of the people in front of me seems to be frozen. This is odd, of course, but my mind stays focused on breaking free from this place. I continue on, the aisle seeming never-ending. But the further I go, I notice more and more people are unmoving, frozen in time it seems. I round a corner and finally I can see the exit. Without even thinking, my legs begin to move faster and faster, until finally I'm in a full sprint. I run and I run, now only feet away from the exit. But just as I'm nearly there, the end is finally in sight. Everyone around me disappears. Everyone except for one man, a man standing directly in the doorway, facing away from me. I stop abruptly, confused. I stand there for a few moments before slowly beginning to walk toward him, trying to sneak past and out of the door. But as I approach him, he turns to me, his eyes bloodshot, drool dripping from his mouth. Before I can even think, he sprints at me, faster than even I thought possible. Within a second, he's only inches from my face, and instinctively, I reach out my arms, grabbing him by the head. I grab him and throw him to the floor, but that doesn't deter him. He hops back up, once again lunging at me. He says nothing, not a word, not even a yell. He just continues his attempted attack over and over. While using every bit of my strength to hold him back, he grabs my arm, his nails tearing into my flesh. I once again throw him to the ground. I look down to my forearm to see multiple gashes, blood gushing onto the floor below. But once again, he's on his feet, in mere inches from my face. I need to stop this, and I need to do it now. Once again, I wrap my hands around his head, but this time, I stick my thumbs into his eyes, doing anything I can to deter him. But even that does nothing. He keeps coming and coming and coming. It's at this moment that I look down and notice that there's a large blade in my hand. I don't know how it got there or where it came from, but I think that this is my only choice. As he lunges at me, I reach my arm out in a slicing motion, getting him in his arm. But again, he keeps coming. Terrified and fearing for my life, I go for the chest. The blade makes contact and it goes deep. But still, he doesn't stop, so I stab over and over and over and over again. Blood oozing from the man's chest. There's no way he could still be going, but he is. Now, once again in a slicing motion, I go for the throat. But that attempt, too, is useless. I slice and I slice and I slice over and over and over again, until I can nearly see bone, but he won't stop. In this daze and this confusion, I lose my focus and I fall, right on my back, my head slamming into the tile flooring. He hops on top of me, grabbing me by the throat. I use every bit of strength that I can muster to get him off of me, but it's useless. My arms turn to jello. My head rests on the floor. He leans down to me, biting into my face. I can feel the cheekbones breaking underneath his teeth, my nose being torn straight off, my eyes being ripped out. I try to scream, but nothing comes out. He just continues to chew and chew and chew, tearing chunks of my flesh straight from my face. It's absolutely unbearable. But just as I begin to pass out from the pain, I fall from my bed, my eyes jolt open. I'm awake.